Hi guys and dolls, welcome back to my bedroom floor. I am all gussied up because my son has a function at school tonight, so I went ahead and got ready for that. And then I thought I would do a reading for you guys. I have all of my decks out here in front of me, and I have my Line Strider Journey book here because this deck is a little bit different and I haven't totally learned it yet. It's not that I'm not comfortable. I love the cards and I love the artwork, but I want to make sure that I'm interpreting those correctly. I do mostly go with my intuition, but it's interesting to see how the creators think and feel about their cards as well. So I have that right here. I hope that you're all having a great day. I've had an awesome day. Really good things going on professionally, so that's exciting. And I have about 40 days until I'm going to Paris for the week, also awesome. And I will be spending one of those days in England, London. And I have no idea what we're gonna be doing. I don't have an itinerary for that. We just wanted to try out the channel. And last time we went to Paris, we just went in December. My husband didn't get a chance to go have some authentic fish and chips, and that was what he really wanted to do, so we're gonna make sure to go do that this time. So today I'm going to ask some things about Meghan Markle, but first I'm gonna ask about the future Duchess because you guys keep asking me about that. So that's what we're gonna start with. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit and then start asking questions. Also, guys, can I just tell you, I did my own nails today. I have short nails, but I did my own, and I just feel like the cutest thing ever. In the last, 2 months, I have learned how to do some braids in my hair, and I just feel so super girly today. And French. My family's French. We're from France and Belgium. I feel like I look like my beautiful grandmother today, so that's a nice feeling. I hope that you're all feeling wonderful about yourselves today also. If you're not feeling good today, let me know in the comments and I will send you some love and light and healing energy this evening when I meditate, or in the morning when I meditate. Because I want you to know how beautiful and lovely and treasured and kind and outstanding and important you are. All right, let's get to some questions. I think the first thing I want to know is, how is the future Duchess feeling at this time? How is the future Duchess feeling at this time? She's got to, know what's going on. I would assume that she's someone that, reads and pays attention to the news. She may not be involved with the royal family stuff at all, but most people out there stay up on current events. Interesting. I'm gonna get one more, then we'll take a look at them. This is how the future Duchess is feeling right now. All of these cards are in reverse. I did shuffle them pretty well. So the first two cards out are the Four of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like she's not feeling very hopeful. These cards are yellow, so that's a card of joy, happiness, optimism. When they're in the reverse, sometimes I tend to take the colors in reverse as well. This feels to me, for stability, happy home, marriage, all of those things. It feels like she's feeling discouraged. And this Seven of Swords coming out next, it's interesting that the color is the same. This is the same vibe. And then the next cards that I have out are the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. And you see how that's the same color in the background there? So that's the same vibe, that's the same feeling. So I feel like we have 2 and 2. So one thing that she's thinking and feeling is that this may never happen. She's feeling a little bit discouraged right now for whatever reason. And then she's feeling like she doesn't want to get lied to. She may be seeing what's going on right now and coming to her own conclusions, or watching videos like mine and several other readers and people that just watch the news here on YouTube, and feeling like that's not something she wants to get involved in. And then the Queen of Swords is usually my card for Queen Elizabeth, and she came out in reverse, and Eight of Wands in reverse, which would be slow movement, because in the upright it indicates action, quick movement, passion, things like that. Feels like the future Duchess, not in a judgmental way, but she is wondering why the Queen is not moving on this, why there's not been any forward motion by the Queen. And somebody asked me the other day, do you think the Queen knows about everything that's going on with Harry and Meghan? Does she know about Meghan's past? Is she aware of these things? And I'm like, yes, you guys. Don't you watch the Tudors? Don't you watch, do you know your history at all? What do you think it means to be a queen? Just because we're now in times where people are not burned out in the city square and heads are not chopped off for having different beliefs from that of the Church of England, it doesn't mean that she's not aware of all things at all times. That would be a part of her job description. So I believe, yes, she does absolutely know. And she has had reasons for making all the decisions that she's made. I just think she's got a really good long game. I think that she's very patient. I think she's very patient, cunning, smart. Okay. How's Harry feeling about his marriage at this time? Because we have that the future Duchess is kind of, she's wavering on whether that would be something, and it may not be in her mind yet. This, she may not expect, of course, to marry into royalty, but if she's ever had fascinations about it or dreams about it, she may be thinking right now it's not going to happen, or it's not something she wants. And how is Harry feeling about his marriage at this time? Trapped. He feels trapped. 8 of Swords. Page of Cups. Love offer or message of love. This could be messages to someone else, receiving messages from someone else, having a longing or having regret about offering his cup so quickly. My stepmother, when I was younger, used to say that I love you is one of the most beautiful things that you could say to somebody. And it should mean something. And when you use the word love to say, I love pizza and I love this shirt, and I'm guilty of this, I'm not judging anybody, but she said, when you use that word so flippantly, it devalues the love that you give to another person. It makes that I love you less valuable. And so you want to wait and save I love you for somebody that you really love and cherish and admire, because you want that to be a special thing. The sun on the bottom of the deck, this is usually like the background energy for me, and I love the sun because this is truth coming to light, things being illuminated, secrets coming out. Also, there's a baby there, so it could be something about Archie, or that he is just involved in all of this. So I like that. That's good that the truth is going to come out. How Harry's feeling, we have the 8 of Swords. Sorry, guys. Okay, 8 of Swords and the Page of Cups. So feeling like a victim, feeling trapped, not seeing a way out. Sorry, every time I move my head, I'm distracted by this piece of paper right here, and it's a sign that says meditating, do not disturb, because I have children. So when I'm in my room meditating, I have to sometimes put that on the other side of the door. But okay, so anyway, so Harry feels like a victim. He feels like he's trapped. It feels like he was tricked. He was trapped into offering his cup of love to someone. If he had known everything and not been blinded, not had the blindfold on, he maybe would not have made that offer to this particular person. Because also with that same question, how is Harry feeling about his marriage at the time? I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. That wants to take back that offer. That a knight has grown emotionally from a page. Okay, so there's been some maturing, and just he's sitting in regret right now, guys. Sitting in regret. And then we have King of Swords in reverse. So I feel powerless to tell the truth, to say my truth, to speak up, to do anything. King of Swords in the upright, male air sign, of course, it could be that. I don't know if that's Prince Philip or another. I'm going to get myself a sheet that's got what everybody's in the royal family signs are, because I say that so much. But I promise that's something I'm going to do so I can stop saying I don't know. But so this is somebody who is confident in their truth, who tells the truth. They may seem a little bit harsh and critical sometimes, but you can count on them to tell the truth. In the reverse, it feels like either I don't have that power, or something bad will happen if I do tell this truth that I know, so I don't feel like I can. Okay, don't feel like I can. Something's gonna come out though. Somehow, something is coming out. There's a lot of blue energy here, which would indicate healing. In this case, I think it means healing of a situation. I'm just looking to see if there are any numbers repeated. I have 2 8s here. 8s are, gosh, 8s are a lot. 8s are infinity. 8s are abundance. 8s are manifesting that which you desire. 8s can have to do with soulmates and twin flames and things. And this is a reading about future Duchess. So I was going to pull from these. I think I'm going to go with the golden thread for a moment because I'm going to ask a when. And since I'm asking for a timeline, I need some very clear numbers on the cards. So that's why I switched over. When can we expect to see the future Duchess arrive in Harry's life? When will the future Duchess arrive in Harry's life or in his social circle? When will he become aware of her? Okay. I'm just going to take these upright because I'm looking for numbers. And it's another 8. So it's King of Pentacles and 8 of Cups. It sounds like that could be 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. It won't be 8 years. Doesn't feel like that to me. It does feel like King of Pentacles. Pentacles in general move very slowly. He did come out in reverse though. So maybe quicker than we think. Maybe in a way that's uncharacteristic for the Pentacles. With the 8 of Cups though, it feels like the answer is, it's because it's another 8, right? It's abundance, it's manifesting that which you desire. So really, Harry's in charge of that. He's got to decide on that. He's got to make a decision for that, and he's got to walk away from this thing that's hurting him. That's what the 8 of Cups talks about, is moving away from a situation because we know that it's what's best for us and for our highest good and for the people around us. Cups are so much about emotion and family and feeling, and it's a sad thing, the 8 of Cups card. It's sad to have to walk away and break away from something that maybe you had your hopes and dreams pinned on for a while, but it's necessary, and there's growth in doing what is good for us because we know that it's necessary even though it's not what we want to do in that moment. So, anything else you can tell us then about the future Duchess, please? What else can you tell us about the future Duchess? Perhaps her appearance or characteristics. What else can you tell us about the future Duchess, please? And future Duchess, for those of you who don't know, refers to the woman who we assume Harry will marry after Meghan Markle. So 7 of Swords in reverse. And the Moon card, so she may be a Pisces, and because we had 7 of Swords in reverse already. She's not going to deal with the bull. She doesn't want somebody to lie to her. She's a truth teller. She's not sneaky or corrupt or seeking to deceive. She may be an artist. The Moon card a lot of times represents artists who are painters or writers or people who are in touch with their shadow side. This may just mean that she's very emotionally mature, that she is not a damaged person, if that makes sense. She's done her healing, she's done her work, she's a solid person, and this can be, the Moon card is the card of Pisces, so she may be Pisces, which I would root for because I'm a Pisces. Pisces are very intuitive, they're very sensitive, very loving, they're very loving. Cups energy, so it would be like William. May get along with William because of that. One more card for what you can tell us about the future Duchess. 5 of Pentacles. She's going to be somebody from outside. I think we've already talked about this. She is not in the establishment at this time. She's not somebody who is a part of their social circle at this time. She's outside of those windows, outside of those walls. Sometimes this card represents lack or poverty. I don't think that's what this is. I do think it's a commoner, or what the royal family would consider a commoner. So she's not somebody who was born with a silver or platinum or gold or whatever spoon in her mouth. This is somebody who is coming from a more humble background, but I think that will be very good for Harry. I think that's very good. So, as always, tell me what you saw here that I didn't see. Please offer me your insights and suggestions, and let me know what you want me to read on, because I'm open to that as well. Thank you for being here, and I'm sending you love and light. If you need that from me, if you want some healing energy or just some love sent your way, I do that for you anyway. But if you have a specific request, you can email me at the email address that's in the description box, or just leave a comment, and I'm happy to do that for you. I love you. Bye. Hi guys, one more thing I wanted to mention, because I thought of it after I did the reading, is that the future Duchess may be for Harry somebody that he has seen in dreams before, someone he has dreamed about or had visions of. That moon card talks about dreams, nighttime, illusions, that really thin line between this plane and the next plane, conscious and subconscious. So it is very possible that the future Duchess, the person that Harry's going to meet, he has met her already in his dreams. And I just wanted to mention that because I think that's so important, and I didn't think about it until after the reading was over. That's all.